Today class, we'll be learning about math, okay? Coming into first grade, you'll be required to know what addition is, what subtraction is. So this is or who can tell me, what sign is that? Because you're gonna be knowing this sign for now until you graduate high school, okay, first graders? So that is a plus sign. So the word we could put over there is plus. Anytime you see an X or a little T, that means plus, which means addition. That means addition. And then this little kind of like a bar, anytime you see that with your math facts, when you're adding, when you're subtracting, that is called the minus sign, okay? We'll say minus, and that's subtraction. Subtraction. Okay, so as you have your papers and your pens and your math and your spirals, okay, get your spirals out. I want you to get your spirals out, and I want you to write out these key terms, okay, for addition. Okay, get your math spiral. Your math spiral should be red if you don't know what that is, okay? So get out your math spiral. Plus, or that little T equals plus, which equals addition. That little slash equals minus, that means subtraction. Now I'm gonna circle this guy. This guy means equal. Okay, that's another key word. That means equal, okay? So we have plus, minus, equal, addition, and subtraction, okay? So we'll be focusing today on addition. And addition means what? Let's go back to our board. It means plus, okay? And we say the plus sign. That is the plus sign. The little T is the plus sign. What do we say in subtraction? Minus. Minus means subtraction. Addition means the plus sign, okay? Let's do a little hand. Minus means subtraction. Everybody do it with me. Plus sign means addition. And then we got the little equal. Equal. That means the equal, okay? So we'll be learning about two-digit addition. Going back to our what? Our plus sign, okay? So before we get started, we're going to watch this video, the Jack Harmon video, and we're only going to do for first graders, starting off, 1 through 9. His is 1 through 12, single digits. We're adding 2 digits. 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, okay? So his is going through just give you a little bit of a concept, what it is.
2 plus 1 is 3.
Okay?
2 plus 10 is 4.
So some of these we won't get to. We're only going to focus on the 9. 1 through 9 so far. And then we'll build on that.
4 is 6.
We'll build on that.
2 plus 6 is 8. 2 plus
And I want to point out, he's saying 2 plus 2 equals. Okay? So that's why I wanted you to write that so you can recognize. He's saying 2 plus 5 equals 7. So you see the key terms we just learned. The plus and the equal, okay? The plus and the equal. The plus, do it with your hands. The plus and the equal, okay? And then I'm gonna give you some counting blocks, and I'm gonna put you in groups of 2. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you guys. 8 of you guys, okay? So you can bunch up in 2s, okay? I want you to pay attention. He's saying 2 plus 4 equals. We're not worried about the answer just yet. I want you to get the concept down. 2 plus that equals, okay? That's all I want you to focus on at the moment, okay? Get that in your mind. You're about to learn how to add and subtract. You're about to learn what a single digit number is, okay? And we'll be adding 2-digit numbers together, okay?
2 plus 3 is 2 plus 8 is.
Okay, today's Monday. What we'll do is probably next week, we're going to be on this module for a little bit of time. We'll go back and we'll start figuring out how to add them together, okay? As we get it. okay?
2 plus 4 is 2 plus 9 is
And I'm gonna stop.
2 plus 7 is
I'm gonna pause this video right here.
2 plus
Okay, so I'm gonna pass these out. And I want you to get these little math manipulatives. And be passing them out for you guys to work on right here. You guys to work on right here. And you guys to work on right there. And then I'm gonna be hands-on working with you guys as well, okay? As we do we're learning about the 2-digit addition numbers 1 through 9, okay? So, coming back over here to my board, let's start with the first simple concept. 1, we're doing addition, so remember what I'm gonna put right here. 1 plus what? 1 plus, let's start off 1, equals, you see how I have that? Equals what? So, let's get our math manipulatives out. Okay, let's get our math manipulatives out. And we're gonna focus on these out. And I'm gonna do 2 different things here I want you to do. Let's start with, we have 9, so working on 9. So I'm gonna add up 9 right here. Everybody follow along with me as I do 9. And then we're gonna count 1 through 9, because adding and subtraction is counting. So we gotta be familiar with our numbers, okay? So as I'm putting, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Let's do 7. Let's do 8 and 9. Then I'll pass a set of papers of simple problems that we're gonna be working on. And we're just gonna do some simple concepts of this knowledge, guys. So all you need is these counting manipulatives, your pencil, an eraser, and these counting blocks, okay? I want you to be following along with me. So we have 9. When you have your 9, we're gonna come back. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9. Okay, we have that. We're gonna come over here. Our first problem is what? Working with our sticks over here, we have 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is what? You can answer. You can answer. You can even use your fingers. 1 plus 1. 1 and 1. How many is that? That is 2. So 1 plus 1 equals, come back over here, my marker, equals 2. Equals 2. Okay? So let's find another one. Let's do 2 plus 2. So we're going to take these. Let's start back over. Start back over. And then we're going to do it's what? Come back over here. Let's write our problem out. Our first one that you should have wrote down is 1 plus, go back over there to the T, 1, the lines, 2, okay? I want us to be very hands-on on this, okay? The strategy I want us to be able to get. When we see 1 and 1, we automatically know 1 and 1 equals 2. And I want you to be able to remember, okay, the definition of addition. When you have addition, write this down. Addition means to add something. Means to add something. Something together. And I want you to come down here and say example. So when you go back to your notes and you're getting confused, or if it's a test or something, you remember Miss Mitchell said, I'm going to take 1 plus 1 equals 2. So you remember that. Okay? So I'm going to come back down here. Our next problem. We have 1 plus 1 equals 2. Let's do 2 plus 2. And we're going to do 3 plus 3. We do 4 plus 4. Okay, that's the concept I want us to get. So, we're going to work these problems, write them down. Keep your spiral out in case you forget what the concept is. Make sure you wrote addition, means to add something together. So, what we're going to do is 2 plus 2 is what? 2 of these. One more thing before we close out this lesson. 2 plus 2 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Which when you add these together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna come over here and write 4. That concludes our lesson, okay? Before we close it out, what does addition mean? Add something together. What does plus mean? Hand, the T guy. What does minus mean? Line. What does equal mean? 2 bars. Okay, good job.